Without further ado, Squid Game Challenge Season 2 is over. I am Joel Kim Booster, and I am ready to sit down with your 5 finalists to ask all of your burning questions about that Season 2 finale. Let's bring our players up because we have so much to discuss. Please welcome our 5th place finalist, player 398, Trinity. Let's hear it for our 4th place finalist, player 17, Vanessa. Our 3rd place finalist, the villain of the season, player 183, Steven. Welcome 2nd place finalist, player 302, Deja. And without further ado, the winner of Squid Game, The Challenge, Season 2, player 72, Perla! Oh my God. Girl, Perla, you just won Squid Game Challenge Season 2! It has been seconds since you have been crowned the official winner of the Squid Game Challenge Season 2. How does it feel to have it finally be out in the open?
I'm so happy I don't have to hold this in anymore. It feels surreal. It feels fake. It just feels insane to watch it on the screen. I'm at a loss of words.
You had you are the sole winner of the season, but you had a lot of help getting there at the end. I'm sure you would agree. Mm-hmm. And I think one of the biggest supporters that you had in this game is actually in the audience with us tonight. Your brother Jeffrey.
Jeffrey
is in the audience with us. Jeffrey,
stand up, stand up.
Where you at, Jeffrey? Stand up. There he is. Make some noise for the man himself. What was his reaction when you told him that you won this game?
He was like, "Bro, you lying." And then he goes, "Of course." He was not surprised. He literally from the moment that we knew we had to play marbles, they didn't show this, but he gave me this speech and he was like, "This is your competition. Like, you got this. You will get to the end and you will win this money." So it was like, for him, it was just like, yeah, this is regular shit.
Yeah. One more time for Jeffrey, everybody.
Yeah, Jeffrey.
You made the right call, buddy. You made the right call. That is incredible. We have more questions for you later, but right now, I want to get down to the end there and talk to Mr. Trinity.
Hello.
Trinity, I have to say, it is so refreshing to see a Christian on television actually acting like a Christian for the cameras. I think that sacrifice, I mean, I don't think I've ever seen anything like it on a show like this before. It is sort of you are one in a million, Trinity. Truly.
Well, thank you.
Truly.
Thank you.
But walk us through a little bit about your decision to self-eliminate in that moment. When did you know, first of all, that you were when did you make that decision to do that? And watching it back now, do you have any regrets about your decision that you made?
I'm very competitive. I come from a tennis background in college. So I was like, I know I'm going to win it. My goal was top 50, sleep in the bedroom, and then what else? Oh, get an interview, right? I crushed all those, and I did not know I was going to do that until I was sitting on that chair and they explained the rules. Then I saw Vanessa at the end. She was kind of like, what am I going to do? They didn't show this off camera, but she's like, can I get a drink of water? And then Steven's chilling, you know what I'm saying? But Deja, I resonate with her story of being a single mom because I grew up with 3 other sisters in a single household. So I was like, I know I'm gonna be fine. I got Christ, I got Jesus, and he always pulls through no matter what. He wins in the end every time. So so that it was a tough decision, I will say. The ramifications of it is still hitting a little bit.
Did you, watching it back tonight, did it change your perspective at all on your choice?
No. Mm-mm. I still feel peace with it. I'm still rocking with it, because if I know I would have kept playing, I would have felt unpeace. It would have been sleepless nights, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Well, it looks good on you, and in fact, I think it looks good on all of you. Give it up for these outfits tonight, because they all look dope AF. Thank you so much. Red Light, Green Light is arguably the most famous Squid Game game. Vanessa, what was your reaction when you saw that tall bitch standing at the end, ready to sing her little song to you?
I'm not laughing at her. I'm laughing at myself. I have to laugh at myself because of how...
Why are you laughing? Why are you laughing?
Listen. Okay. I'm Canadian. So real quick, let's do some math here, okay? 4.56 million US is 6.6 million Canadian. We also don't have to pay taxes when we win money. So I was competing for like a stupid amount of money. And when you say go, I just fucking gave her. And yeah, just I had to laugh at that, sorry.
What
was the question?
It was it was what was your reaction seeing what game was going to be the final?
Yeah. Worried for sure, because I mean, look, I can't even sit still right now. I'm very hyper, fidgety, ADHD. I think me and Steve relate on that. I was nervous. Yeah, I mean, I know, like, look, you saw me in Mingle. I can be quick, but can I be? I don't know. I just got hyper. I got excited.
Yeah.
I was nervous.
Now, you spoke really, it was really actually quite gut-wrenching to see you talk about your family and how you had often felt sort of overlooked in your family. Do you feel overlooked now? No, because you were the 4th place finalist on Squid Game Season 2, okay? That is not something
Light work.
to turn your nose up.
No, I definitely don't look overlooked. I mean, geez, I can't even. I live on a tiny island. I can't even go to a
Are you the
a
most
grocery
famous lobster fisherman, fisherwoman, excuse me, on your island now?
Yeah, as if they weren't looking at me enough already because I'm a woman doing it. Now they're like, wait, did I see you on TV?
That's amazing.
No.
That's amazing.
All's good here. Thank you.
Now, Stephen, my first question for you is, who do you think you are?
Thank you.
Where do you get off? No, I'm kidding. Stephen, I gotta say, it takes a lot of guts and balls to play the game as unapologetically, competitively as you did. And I think, you have your supporters here. I mean, what was it like though, just now, watching this finale and hearing the response to your own elimination? Does it give you? Does it stir any regret in you on how you played this game?
No, I mean, I'm cool with it. I mean, it makes sense, I mean, I already have been blessed in a similar situation like this where I basically won the lottery. Now it's someone else's turn, I mean, I gave it my all, and I'm a competitor, so, I was out there, and I think it enabled me to be a lot more comfortable just because I've already done it, but it's someone else's turn, so I'm very happy for Perla.
That's great.
Thank you, Steven.
Stephen, really quickly before I leave you though, there's a lot of talk. I know Deja, you spoke about this in the game. A lot of players spoke about playing the game honestly or quote unquote fairly. And I guess from your perspective, what would you like to say to people who take issue with the way that you played your game?
Man, I don't even know what to say to that. I mean, everybody is putting themselves in position in life for winning. Just because someone does it twice doesn't mean they're undeserving, right?
Absolutely.
They meant the way you played. You played like you owed El Chapo money. Like you was moving crazy.
Well, to be fair,
This man played like he owed the mafia.
to be fair,
Maybe he does. Maybe he does.
I think since I've already been blessed with the big chunk of money, it made me be able to play careless because I'm already in a good position regardless, so I didn't have any weight on my shoulders, and I was just having fun with it.
I think no matter how anyone feels about the way you played the game, I think we can all agree you played that game fearlessly. And you made some incredible fucking television. So
Appreciate you.
Listen,
Do your move.
all
Do
you
your-
want. This show would not be the same without a villain. So thank you so much for your
Appreciate
service,
y'all. Appreciate
sir,
you.
and the incredible TV you created. Now, finally turning to Deja, our queen. Deja, we have to talk about it really quickly, about the way that you went out in this game. It was gut-wrenching to watch tonight. Talk us through what was going through your head in that moment.
Absolutely. So, a fun fact, I had never played red light, green light. So, but, I'm confident, not cocky, I'm confident. I'm like, I got this. So, I'm trying to take it slow, but keep up, because that's my biggest competition. I knew it. She and I are neck and neck. And I'm like, okay, maybe I need to give a little bit more speed because we're both going to be still. So when I went to take off, I heard a pop. It sounded like, I don't know, rubber or something. And I'm like, oh my God, I'm running so fast. I ran through my shoes. Then I'm trying to hold my position and my body is not supporting it. So I had surgery. I tore my Achilles tendon. Yeah, you guys watched me tear my Achilles tendon. This is the scar.
Ooh. on that?
That's a good question. I'm still in recovery. I haven't been to work since that. I can barely function. I'm trying to gain mobility and strength. But yeah, I tore my Achilles. Well, thank you. Well, thank you. So yeah, that's pretty much it. That's what sums it up. I went to take off. My Achilles tendon completely snapped. It ripped in half. It separated. And for those of you who don't know, because I didn't know, the Achilles tendon is a muscle that connects the calf to the heel bone. It completely separated. So I got medically disqualified. Okay, I'm not just gonna take the L just like that.
and
I got
think-
medically disqualified.
I think, and I know personally, and I think everybody, especially I know the folks. I was sitting in your section, and the people around in your section were riding for you hard.
'Cause I love y'all.
And
I love y'all.
I think it was. I think anybody. Anybody who had paid attention to the way you played the game knew that was not a sprained ankle, that was not a rolled ankle.
That was
anything
not.
That was going to take you out of the game. It had to be.
It had to have been serious if
Yeah.
I'm getting out of there. But yeah,
So-
so surgery. It's been
But
like 8 months.
You ended up you called it right. You were up there next to your sister at the end of the game, which must have small comforts there. But Pearlie, you are now, as you said multiple times after you won, you are now a millionaire. Congratulations on that.
Welcome to the club.
I want to ask you the question I think that everybody wants to know: how are you spending that money, girl?
Okay. There's a few steps to spending the money, and number one is splitting it with Jeffrey. I don't need that much money, and my brother is the reason I passed marbles. That's number one. Number two, we're getting our mom and dad a house. We are an immigrant family. We all moved to this country, and our dream was to always own property and not worried about rent. My mom raised us on very low income and still gave us food and a home and a life and an education and life and happiness. But now it's time to chill and get a house. And then lastly, I want to get a boob job.
Yes.
Yes! Finally, with the best doctors.
You know. And, I love
And investing, and I have to also donate to my middle school, East Harlem School, and yes, and Bates College, Black Student Union, Latinos Unidos. You will be hearing from me.
I just want to ask all of you really quickly. Was there anything that was left out from your story? Anything that you experienced while you were in the game that didn't make it to the final edit, or anything that you saw that changed your perspective on what was happening in the game? Trinity, we'll start with you.
I just want to say, first of all, I apologize to my fans if I disappointed you guys. Anyway, they didn't show my strategic side. I had so many strategic moments with player 451 Mackenzie as well. She's here somewhere. I had especially in the later half, the top 22. I was like, come on now, like show the gauntlet. You know what I mean? Also, I will say, if I get voted back in, I would not do that again. I'm playing cutthroat next time. I'm just saying. So.
Vanessa, anything for you?
Yeah, no, I think we all feel like we had things cut out. I mean, jeez, I had a coin after slides and ladders. I went in the boiler room. I had a whole ass advantage during Circle of Trust. That's the whole reason I got through that game. And it all got cut. So, I mean, it is what it is. But
Steven, how about you? Did you feel misunderstood at all by your edit?
Sure, yeah. I mean, the villain edit makes sense, but well, hey, that was when all my friends were gone. But I mean, I think there was a lot of relationship building that just wasn't shown because we all made friends in there. I mean, you have no cell phones, no technology, so we get really close. So I think a lot of that relationship kind of lapsed in time. So everyone just really had each other's backs in general.
Very cool. Deja?
Yeah, they cut out. So we were friends in the game. Me, him, Faith,
What?
Asia. Yep, plot twist. We were friends. We played Mingo together, and then he took us out. That's why I was really that mad. But I clocked a lot of things early on, so they cut out a lot of that. He admitted that he put the box on AJ's desk on the bed when we had the conversation. Ooh. They cut that out. But so yeah, I just wish that they would have shown me like figuring out a lot more.
Yeah, I mean, detective over here. I mean, it was really
Mrs.
remarkable to
Officer,
see.
yeah.
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 For now. And Perla, anything from you?
I think number one is my alliance in the game. Obviously, it changes as people get eliminated, but like you know, Justin, Chris, Lizzie, all the people that we were like, Emily, Zoe, Kurt, like we were a family, and like, you know, people don't see them in the back end, and they all obviously a part of my journey. And then number 2 is that Netflix, you could have added me smiling a little more. Like I did not cry the whole time. Like the narrative online, like guys, yes, I'm emotional, but like please, I smiled and I danced and I played theater games. Like I had fun in there too.
Was there any romance in the game that we didn't see that ended up on the cutting room floor? Anything that you were aware of that
Player
you could speak about?
118 wanted me bad. John T, my Australian king, was in love with me. Yes. They didn't show
Now
it.
he wants you more.
Can I get all of our players in the audience right now to stand up just so that we can acknowledge you here tonight? It was
An incredible season of Squid Game, The Challenge 2. Give it up for everybody who put themselves through this game.
Yes.
Thank you for a wonderful season of television. Thank you so much to Perla, Deja, Steven, Vanessa, and Trinity for sitting down with us tonight. Squid Game, The Challenge Season 2 is now playing on Netflix.
That's our show, guys. Thank you so much for joining us tonight.
My